All right, Cancer. This is another one of my reads that I did. I actually loved the response that I got with the Modern Love Tarot. So I'm going to go ahead and do a read. The first one will be general love meaning. The next video will be single and loving it. The next one will be ready for love and dating. After that, it'll be commitment and relationship. And then struggle and relationship. And the end is the next video. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm back home. I enjoyed myself as much as I could. I'm trying not to be negative in regards to it. Also, I have the Black Hollywood Romance Oracle deck. So I'm going to use that. That just came in the mail. And also the Messages of Love. So I'll take it how it comes and go from there. Thank you. This is for my Cancers only. Cross watchers are welcome. Also, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Red hearts if you made it through. Purple hearts if it resonates. Green hearts if you're working on it. So let's see what first card comes out. I'm only going to pull 3 cards, and then I'll clarify with the 3 cards and go from there. I'm going to give you my analogy. I'll also give you the other readers' analogies of what they mean, what they think the signs mean. But then at the end of the read, I'll go ahead and I'll explain to you what the general love meaning is from this actual tarot deck. So the card that came over is the King of Wands. And I don't want to read in reversals. If it comes out, I'll give you both meaning. So the King of Wands energy in regular tarot is a true leader leads from the heart and inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. So this is the King of Wands energy that came out. It's security, it's warmth, and it's also strength. So that is the energy for you, Cancer, in regards to the general love meaning. Yeah, take what resonates. Please like, share, subscribe. Remember, the world is waiting. Check out my other channel, The World is Waiting Tarot. And also, this is the Phoenix Empath Intuitive. Yeah, so there you have it. Let's see. So we have the King of Wands here. So you are a true leader, of course. You lead from the heart, of course, and you inspire others to do bigger, you inspire others to do more and dream bigger. These cards came out. I'm not going to take these, but I can tell you there is some type of ending that's happening. The Tower is here. The Seven of Wands is here. The Three of Swords is here. The Ace of Wands is here. The Ace of Swords. The Chariot are card. The King of Wands. The Page of Cups. The Death. The Three of Pentacles. And the Magician. Somebody's manifesting. Just with these cards being here, you're leading. And then the Page of Wands. This is... excuse me. The Page of Wands energy is like a... I can't get my words together, but the Page of Wands energy is like someone like that's passionate, someone that's searching for loyalty, you know, someone also Page of Wands energy. And let me just say this: yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery. The only thing that is real is the present moment. So that is what the Page of Wands energy is. So that is where we are. We're not holding on to anything. We're leading by example in this situation. The Page of Wands is here. You know what? I think I might just go ahead and take this energy, because if there is some kind of ending, there is some kind of ending with this leadership role. The Tower is here. Look at this. There is a guy here. Tower is endings to make new beginnings happen. You know, that's the Tower energy. So whatever you're ending, it's like disruption. There's disruption. There's the unexpected ending that's coming to a situation. So you're leading in regards to this ending. There is a Seven of Wands. You know, I would be wrong if I told you that I wasn't going to take this energy because of the way it came out. Somebody is meant to hear this. So this is the general love meaning again. So Seven of Wands energy. Now, here it is. I'm going to take these cards, but I'm going to have to tell you the analogy of everything. So this is going to be a little bit longer than everything, than a normal reading. So please like, share, subscribe. Help me build my community. Help me build my team. I love the messages. I don't deal with negative messages, so I'll go ahead and delete them. But here we are, the Seven of Wands energy, okay? Seven of Wands is victory. It's some type of defensive energy too. So you're leading, you're ending, and there's a defense mechanism that's happening with the Seven of Wands coming here. We have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is heartbreak. Heartbreak comes when there are certain types of liberation or finding a way out in regards to a situation. So again, let's talk about this. King of Wands, leading, Tower, endings for new beginnings. Seven of Wands, being defensive. heartbreak as well. There's flash flood warnings around here where I'm at. And yes, I just came from my little vacation. So in the regards to this energy, there is also the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is having the courage and being, and being positive in the same instance, and following the desires that you have. That's the Ace of Wands energy. The Ace of Wands also is letting your path be guided by your creative gifts and your passions and also your drive. So in the process of this energy here, there is endings, there's new beginnings, there's endings so new beginnings can happen, there's heartbreak, and there's also coming through this. And then we have the Ace of Swords energy. The Ace of Swords is seeking clarity in a situation, and a vision is the roadmap to your success. So now that there's endings, there is also new beginnings. But the Ace energy is here. Pretty much the majority of the aces are here, and it's having that sharp mind and reasoning mind and actually illuminating in regards to the things. Then we have, okay, lo and behold, our energy, which is the Cancer energy. The Chariot is here. And so the Chariot is motion, and it's having confidence in regards to this situation. So the triumph of will in hard times. So again, I said I didn't want to take all of these cards, but I'm going to go ahead. So bear with me at the end when I use the analogy here. So far, remember, red hearts if you made it through it, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it. We have the Queen of Wands energy. The Queen of Wands is someone that's confident. The Queen of Wands is someone that has confidence and shines from the inside. When you love yourself, own your flaws, and rock it without caring what others think. So that is what the Queen of Wands energy is. We also have the Page of Cups. We have pages here. So the Page of Cups here, remember, pages at the bottom of the deck. But the Page of Cups in this energy, it says, let your imagination run wild. Imagination is the fuel of dreams, and the dreams the fuel of creation. So we are, as Cancers, very creative. We are very confident in this energy. It was just our birthday. Cancer season is over as of today, but we are making sure we are getting through what it is that we need to go through. There is a death energy. The death energy is endings that make transformation and rebirth possible. So we are in the process of rebirth, but we also have the Three of Pentacles. This is collaboration. Three of Pentacles in regular tarot is like teamwork, collaboration, and seeing good results. So I think in regards to all of these endings, all this Tower, we got the Tower, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Death card here. There's endings in order for new beginnings to happen. And then we have the Magician. The Magician is manifesting. The Magician manifests the things that we want. We are using our intuition as the High Priestess. This is not out here, but it's using knowledge to manifest change. So we're changing a situation, Cancer. The King of Wands being here is leaders. So we have the leaders, and we have the leader, and we have the Magician. Again, the Magician is like manifesting, and the wheel, it's using your awareness, concentration, and having the power to take action in regards to whatever it is. So this, I'm also going to pull from the, what is it? The, I don't know what this is called. This is the Messages of Love energy. I'm going to pull this, and I'm not going to change this deck up. So this will be juicy by the end of the day. Boundaries, and acceptance. So again, everything happens for a reason. So that's the reason for this Tower moment. And then we have boundaries. I hope you can see this. Sorry, my grandbaby is at the door. You cannot see that. But let me try to focus it so that you'll be able to see what it is that I see. So I'm sorry about that. Yes, this is what happens when you are trying to make things work. Hold on one second. Okay, so this one is for the end. I'm going to go ahead. I've already done general love meaning, single and loving it, committed relationship, struggle relationship, and now this is the end. After this one, I will do ready for love, because once you go through all of these different things, you'll be at this point of ready for love and dating again. The reason why I'm doing ready for love last is because I tried to record it and it didn't go through. So here we go. This is the end. So again, we have the King of Wands, Tower, Seven of Wands, Three of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Chariot, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, Death, Three of Pentacles, Magician, Acceptance, Devotion, Boundaries at the bottom of the deck, Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and Family and Friends. So King of Wands when it comes to the end. Um, Here we go. All right, it says, it can be tempting to try to ruin your ex's life, especially if they did horrible things to you. Keep those fantasies about wrecking their cars, smashing their phones, and going on a social media blast to let everyone know what a piece of shit they are as just that, fantasies. You are better than that. So don't let anybody take you out of your character because these things didn't work out. In order for us to go through something, in order for us to get through something, we have to go through something. In order for us to experience a new lesson, we have to go through something to get through that. And then we have the tower. All of this right here is basically the end of this situation. And it was coming up, it was from lack of communication. It was from you actually not you in general, but lies and deception and just not being able to work together as a cohesive unit. And so here it is, it's the end. As hard as it is to put it into words, it's easy to say it and easier to go to get through it once you already there, you know. So red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it. So the end in regards to the tower. This breakup is about to get messy if it isn't already. It says you may find yourself fighting over every little thing because someone's pride is bruised and they're trying to hurt you as much as possible. How long and hard you want to fight is up to you. It may be best just to walk away. So again, don't worry about the bitterness. Don't worry about the bickering. Just walk away and accept it for what it is. And I know it's easier said than done, but trust me, I've been through it. I'm pretty sure we all have been through some type of endings when it comes to either a relationship or friendship or just things that needs to come to an end. So then we have I already said the tower, I'm sorry. Then we have the Seven of Wands energy. So Seven of Wands energy, let me make sure this is the Seven of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Wands energy when it comes to the end. There's an air of tension around you. It says, and you aren't sure what to do next. The best thing right now is to take care of yourself. Your to-do list can wait. It says, if you need it, call some friends for help and take a time out. Make your decisions when you feel more rested and in your own body. So again, take your time with healing. You know, don't let anybody tell you it's over. Just like I just said, it's easier said than done. You know, and it's easier said when you're not going through something. It's easier to say the things that someone has been through, or it's easier for you to call that person that's going to be like, girl, I told you he wasn't shit or she wasn't shit. Something like that. Like, it's easier to deal with people that can understand that is in the nurturing energy of the Queen of Cups, you know, being someone that makes everyone feel important, looking through their eyes and making them feel understood. It's easier to be with that person to go to that person. It could be a therapist. And, you know, sometimes with therapy, you won't get that rebuttal back that you want to have, you know. So sometimes it's not okay to go to the messy person that you told all your problems to, or somebody that saw something go out or transpire and knew that this person was out doing this or doing that, or whatever the situation may be. Take what resonates. It's easier to go to somebody that you don't know, and it's also easier for you to listen to tarot because those are the issues that are coming out that resonate with you. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So the Three of Swords energy is here. With the Three of Swords energy, with the Three of Swords energy, when it comes to the end, it says, just by looking at it, you can see that the Three of Swords is the ultimate breakup card. In the words of Miley Cyrus, nothing breaks like a heart. It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. A broken heart doesn't discriminate. Even if you weren't the one who had the heart smashed into pieces, dumping someone is still the pits. So again, whether you're walking away or whether that person has walked away, however the relationship ended, rocky or not, it's still hard to deal with and hard to have to accept the fact that that person isn't there to call, or you can't call that person when you want to, or that person has moved on, depending on how serious and how easy it was for them. It may look easy for somebody, but it really isn't when you're used to being with somebody every day, or talking to, communicating with a person every day. And then we have the Ace of Wands energy with the end. Remember that old saying, the best way to get over someone is to get under someone new. It may be an excellent way to relieve some stress and have some fun. If that's not for you, look for ways to inspire your creative side and channel your feelings into something artistic. Don't just feel lonely and sorry for yourself. So sometimes we can get into that situation to where we go into hermit mode when we detach from everything, including ourselves. We start to gain weight. We stop getting up and getting dressed. We stop going out and having fun. Everything that we hear reminds us of this person, place, or thing. Everything that we do, every person that we're around, because when you're in a relationship, and this is just me as a Cancer, me being me, I don't want to do friends with friends. I just don't like that energy, because when there is an ending, there's always some type of memory that you have to go and deal with. And that's just me. It's harder to have to hear somebody say, oh, well, I seen such and such. And you're like, I didn't want to hear that today. I was doing good. And then somebody opening up a new wound, if that makes sense. So then we have the Ace of Swords energy. And so that's just me. We sometimes you can't avoid it, but oh well. It says this tarot card is the universe line in the sand. So when I was talking to one of my family members, I had to tell them I had to learn to draw lines in the sand when it came to friends and family, and also situations that no longer serve me. Whether I had to deal with this person on a day-to-day basis or see this person walking through. If I draw a line in the sand, like I tell you, as me being a Cancer, if I cut you off, you handed me the scissors. So drawing a line in the sand when it comes to being mature and growth, you have to do that sometimes. So if you see this person at work, which is hard, or if you see this person in the same circle that you walk around with or hang out with, you have to draw a line in the sand and realize that it's the end, and don't go backwards, move forward. And so anyway, it says this tarot card is the universe line in the sand, so don't cross it. The relationship is over and there is no going back now. It may be challenging and other people may not like it, but you've done what was right for you. If you are being baited, do not engage in sending messages back and forth. Block their number if you have to. So sometimes it's hard to let go. But again, those distractions come with that person not being over or not being willing to accept the things that happen when it comes to somebody walking away. So that is where you draw your line in the sand. It's like you stop, stop. Don't come any closer. Don't pass go. Don't collect your $200. You did this to me. And so in return, it's time for me to end this and walk away, because you didn't understand when those lies and everything that were there, and the lack of communication, and you weren't willing to work. And I tried to set the boundaries and say what it was that I wanted, because I might have made a mistake and didn't set the boundaries in the beginning of this. And now I opened up the floodgates because there were no boundaries, which is not my fault. It's all coming with experiences. It's time for me to draw the line in the sand and get back to where I'm at. And I'm not going to let you cross that path or cross that line. If that means that such and such needs to see you with someone else, or you need to go and, get your mojo back, being Queen of Wands energy, get your confidence back of who you are, or just be that phoenix that rises from the ashes when it comes to being a Cancer, well, that's where we are right here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the energy for the Cancer with the Chariot. And so, yeah, that's the hardest part when it comes to the breakup, actually realizing, is this over? And sometimes if it wasn't a physical abusive relationship, or mentally abusive relationship, sometimes it could happen over. Sometimes you guys have grown and realized what your flaws were, but sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes you just have to let it go. So it says at the end, after significant changes, this is for the Chariot, after the significant changes, it's good to give yourself time and space to decompress. You may not be feeling confused. You may be feeling confused and indecisive right now. Allow yourself to properly process your feelings so you can move forward confidently without dragging the baggage of this relationship with you. So as Cancers, and me as a Cancer, I always use my memories in order to, of why I love this person or how I fell in love with the person, place, or thing, on why I keep them around or why it takes me so long to cut a person off. But after dealing with so much heartbreak, and again, if you look at it, the analogy, like I say always, the Wendy Williams and the 50 Cents. Wendy Williams didn't cut her husband off until he had a baby, which she felt like was total disrespect. Not the disrespect throughout, embarrassment, not disrespect, not the disrespect that he had throughout the years. She always held on to the memory of how they were. And if you watch her, she will always go back to and say, well, it's not my fault because she's hurt. She hasn't truly healed because she's moving too fast and she's putting her energy into work and into moving forward, when she's going to hit a tower moment when it comes to her heartbreak and how she feels. Because it's one thing to say it's not my fault, and it's one thing to go with through a certain thing, but when you see that baby and that man and that new wife, that might be the deal breaker that causes her to be distracted or to disrupt her, that disrupts her peace, shall I say. But with 50 Cent, he's moving on and he's like, you know what, I'm putting you on blast, so it says don't do that. Don't put someone on blast where you regret it. But sometimes hurt people, and it's and so that was the same thing that Wendy Williams went through when she talked about the lady Tabitha, and Tabitha sent her energy back, which I don't think Wendy Williams is in pain, and that's what Tabitha said. I hope that you find the love that you need. I hope that you find that person that you can feel the need to build together, work together, and go through things together. And I hope that you find the blessings that you need in order to heal, because this is you in pain saying what you feel because you've been through something wrong. And 50 Cent is just like, excuse me, ending all his relationships, because if he feels some type of not insecurity, but if he feels some type of issue where he has to feel like he's defending, or he feels like somebody's trying to get the best of them with the Six of Swords energy, or feeling like there is change, Six of Swords energy that needs to be made, he's gonna do it in a Seven of Swords energy, because he's an Eight of Swords with overthinking and feeling like something is causing him Nine of Swords energy, a stress, or Ten of Swords, like somebody is backstabbing you. So if he's in that energy, then he goes into Queen of Swords energy, which is standing up for himself, always speaking his mind and not taking shit from anybody. So that's the sword. So he might have some air energy in his chart when it comes to how he deals with things. Wendy could have the Pentacles energy, which is, always loving someone and finding the best out of a person, which is the energy that I go towards. I have every energy in my chart, and which makes me a crazy individual, but it's okay because I've learned how to deal with it. I always tell everybody I've dealt with my demons. I know what messes me up, what doesn't. So I'm going to say my affirmation, and we're going to keep moving forward. The affirmation is, I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, and heartbreak. So those are the things that will keep you stagnant and put you back into hermit mode and keep you in hermit mode without taking care of yourself and starting to fall off. I've been through that, so I understand and I know what my triggers are. And so when you move forward, and that's why I said I was going to do Ready for Love and Dating last, and it wasn't meant for that one to come out that I tried to record, because that should have became after the end, because after the ending there's new beginning, and in one day again you'll be ready to love or date. So anyway, with the Chariot energy, I'm gonna go ahead and say it again. It says, after significant changes, it's good to give yourself time and space to decompress. That means staying away from the negative people, you guys. Staying away from the people that's going to say, I told you so. You may be feeling confused and indecisive right now. Allow yourself the properly process your feelings so that you can move forward confidently without dragging the baggage of this relationship with you. Bag lady, you going to hurt your back. I forget, riding something, all those bags like that, so that's Erykah Badu, Bag Lady song, you know. And it's like we bring baggage into every situation, every person. But when we learn to live in the Page of Wands energy, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery. The only thing that is real is the present moment. And the Knight of Wands energy, you only live once, so be bold, be fearless, and do what you love energy. When you live in that energy, you will learn to let go of the past. But it takes healing to get to that. It takes healing in order to get to living in, you know, the moment and not in the past. And so that's the reason why I say that it's hard, but we will one day be able to get through it. We have to go through something to get through it. Let me make sure I'm still recording. Yes, I am. So let me go ahead and hurry up. So we're with the Queen of Wands energy. And so the Queen of Wands energy with the end, the Queen of Wands energy with the end is, it says, this card often comes up at a point in a relationship when someone is not acting right. Maybe you've noticed a personality change, or you don't even recognize your partner anymore. If you feel like something is off, trust it. Pay attention and do a little digging. So sometimes it's not good to dig and to look through phones and to try to find and follow whatever the situation. Sometimes it's best to just use your intuition and go into High Priestess mode, and understand that it's time for somebody to open up, or time for change when it comes to certain things. So it's not digging. Don't dig into anything. You can ask questions in regards to where this person is at mentally and what they want from you in this relationship, and are they willing to devote their life to you, a dedicated partner whose love is unconditional and eternal. Are they willing to do that, or is it time for you to walk away? And is it time for you, because right now you're at the end of this, so this is what you're supposed to do before the ending is here. Set those boundaries in the beginning, and then when you move forward from this energy into a new relationship, again ready for love and dating, the boundaries will be set. You know that who you can count on, friends and family, when it comes to your support system. You know who is gonna, you know the energy that you're looking for to have a devoted partner. But with the Page of Cups energy is here, so I'm going to go ahead and say what it is for the end. It says, if there is anything that you need to say to your ex, or something that needs to be forgiven, the Page of Cups has arrived in the reading today as a push to do it. Even if you write a long letter and never send it, get it all off your chest, so that you aren't carrying it around. So that's what it is. It's learning to get it off your chest. Bag Lady, you going to hurt your back. Something, all the bags like that. I don't know if she said carrying all the bags like that. So Chariot is normally moving forward, but in order to move forward, you got to release this energy, to release this heartbreak, release this heartbreak, release the defensive energy. Or when you go into that new energy of being in a ready for love and dating, this energy will come back out when it comes to you moving forward and talking to the new person that you're on a date with. Then be like, yeah, well, this, whatever, and it seems so negative, and that person doesn't want to deal with that. So there's an ending. You're ending this. You're going ahead and learning how to heal from this ending, because this could have been a bad one. I'm not sure. Only you know what resonates. But that's the death energy, the death card. So I'll go ahead and read the end for the death card. Tower. Hold on. Here it is. The ending for the death card. It says, the death card confirms your relationship is over. It's time to move on. So there was an ending. Like I said, you tried to heal this. You tried everything you could. Now it's time for you to heal from this energy. And there's the Three of Pentacles when it comes to the ending. The Three of Pentacles says, let me make sure this is the right one. Excuse me. Nope, that was the Two of Pentacles. See, look, I would have read you the wrong one. So the Three of Pentacles, when it comes to the ending, says, the Three of Pentacles is a sign that it's time to reflect deeply on what the finished relationship was here, to teach you and what you can take from it. If your relationship has nothing positive to salvage, then the only thing worth celebrating is that it's done. So again, what you bring, Bag Lady, you're gonna hurt your back. So what you learn from the situation is a lesson. What you learn from this heartbreak is a lesson. And now here it is. This person, jagged edges on, he can't love you. He said he can't love you like I love you. There's the Magician here. The Magician when it comes to the ending, because you've accepted this. And so Three of Pentacles, you've accepted this. Everything happens for a reason. Even though you don't understand it, you've accepted this energy. And so the Magician coming out is just like, let me turn this down before Okay, the Magician coming out is just like you have to get to the point to where you're ready to manifest the situations you want. It says your breakup was due to an imbalance of power in a relationship or a selfish partner. It's time to care for yourself. Redirect all of your energy you were using in that relationship back to healing your heart and yourself. It's the most important relationship you will have after all. So this is the the means to an end in order for a beginning. And that's what the Magician is telling you. Understand what happened and accept it for what it is. Accept that this person wasn't the devoted partner, a dedicated partner whose love is unconditional and eternal. It is not the person that was meant for you. This is not your like kind. This is not your person. This could be energy of this person coming in your life and the universe to teach you a lessons for you to learn how to finally set boundaries, to know who your support system is with your friends and family. And with the Page of Wands energy, to know you only live once. So be bold, be fearless, and do what you love. And do not change yourself for anyone else, Cancer. And I think that's the message. I'm going to go ahead and end that with it's the end. It's the end, and the end with the Tower or the Death card. The Death is an ending that makes transformation and rebirth possible. So there you have it, Cancer, the end. Have a nice day. Please like, share, subscribe. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it. Thank you. Check out my other channel, The World is Waiting Tarot. This is the Phoenix Empath Intuitive, or I might put it on both of my channels. Also, I have a Patreon and a podcast under Phoenix Empath Intuitive. Thank you guys, and I look forward to you guys liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you.